excuse my squeaky voice. I haven't spoken a lot at all recently. But I keep feeling in my missing education. With books, not just videos and other types of like audio information. I need that also, but I'm no longer trusting information unless it's from a book. Too much of the internet is just synthetic now. Like it not human related at all and completely fake. And it's like the AI replications are to the point now where I used to really be able to tell easily what's fake and what's not. I can't anymore. So as far as I'm concerned, the internet is something I can't trust now at all. It's like now I am almost afraid of it. Maybe that's my ignorance, but as I fill in my knowledge of history is going so much faster than it has before because of the exchange of information. And AI, I was told when I was 7 and 8 years old, I was taught how to write cursive in private school when I was 7, between 7 and 8. Because my teachers were telling me that by the time I'm old enough to go to college, my papers have to be written in cursive. They don't take print. This was in 2005, 6. When was the last time you could submit a handwritten college report for anything aside from like calligraphy or like an art degree? And yet even now there are people saying that college won't even exist because you'll just be able to eat an information particle or something. I don't know. They're saying that it wouldn't, that learning, see that there's two schools, if depending on the information you come across. You have like the academic people who are like, look, the people who build and design the AI systems, the language models, their vision of what teaching and learning is, and it's not the same as what it's so different from what was done in the past that it would just dismantle what's already here, which is it's already doing that. But when I was a kid, I was told I had to write my college papers in cursive. So are kids now being told that they're even, like, are you lying to a kid now by even telling him that there will be college or just learning, like in a traditional sense? Or is it, by that point, will you be able to plug your head in and just, here's the math cartridge, here's the math 2 cartridge, it's like history cartridges up to AD 1200. I don't know. But people are brought into it now. In the past, I think always it was harder to see into the past, no matter what, because everything was repurposed or destroyed. Now it's like even the past is I like, unless you are aware that unless you went through it, I think that the change from a world untouched by the internet to a world made of the internet, it's impossible to feel that change because I went through that change. I learned how to use a computer in computer lab. Like it wasn't portable, but now it's like the backbone of civilization. In a, I mean, you look through history, there's not a whole lot of stuff that's done that. And I know it's done something to people because I can't use social media the way a lot of people can. I don't, I've tried, and it doesn't get me off, or it doesn't. I don't need to be cool on the internet. I don't need it to regulate my emotions. But many people need everything to be cool, and they need everything to regulate their emotions. So the internet, it's changing grown people's behavior to the. I was raised in a cult-like way, and I even when I got older, I was not quick enough on trends. Basically because I had no money to keep up with to keep up with the basically the advancements in technology is what it comes down to. Like it, and now there's like almost going to be two species of people. You're going to have like a digital human and like a jungle human, or like a 20th century human. Like you're going to have people that are, I think really you just have people that can use social media and can't. I've heard a psychologist say that. Psychiatrist. That there will, it's forcing a change in our genes, seems like. I mean, it's the spread of information has never been this quick. Not even a horse or a chariot, nothing was this fast. Nothing was this pervasive. So I put all this here because I get mocked in real life for bringing it up, and I know it's because of the sound of my voice, and I have this speech impediment, but it's not. I mean, no, I can't find enough people who care in real life because I can barely speak to people like person to person without my words breaking down completely, and I have to take a break. But I can read. So history is going through something now that, I mean, the 20th century was a trip in itself, but the internet coming into the picture. Look, I can remember a world when the internet didn't infect everything, and man, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. People weren't the same, and I was still a kid then, like a young little child then. But I mean, the stuff people cared about was different. Like I came in, my memory kicks in right about the time when the world is transforming. Right before social media really shows up. And I mean, I see the profoundness of the change as I look through history. Now, I can't be the only one that really feels it, because I'm not even as educated as, plenty of people who study these things directly study history and technology in a Well, so that's what I mean. Who else is just silently in awe of that fact that, I mean, this is a massive, this is a change. It's been unlike anything else. Okay? I mean, when else was there? I guess you could bring it. The closest thing is to when the ideas of a state god or a state religion are overthrown. Because now there are people who basically worship machines. They worship electronics, and it's the equivalent of a sacrificial religion, in effect. IMO. And I can't stop thinking about it.